Taking care of your child's teeth is really important this time of year. Joining me live in studio is Dr. Terri Alani, the Texas Tooth Lady, to talk about how we can approach eating Halloween candy, because you don't say that they can't have it. There's just healthy ways to do it. Good for your dental
Exactly.
health.
Everything in moderation,
yes.
really. That's the key. So
Totally
the
agreed.
best time to eat Halloween candy is with a meal or right after. Why? Because when you chew, you stimulate more saliva. That helps neutralize the acids. It also helps wash away any of those candy particles. So that's the best time to eat the candy.
Yeah, well, I found that it was good last night. I fed my boys a big dinner, and then they didn't really want that much candy. So that's why I was doing it, but good to know that that's also good for their dental health.
Exactly. So then you think about what are the best and worst choices. So the worst choices, you want to stay away from anything that's sticky. Those caramel candies. Yeah. What they'll do is they can actually pull the sealants out of your children's teeth. They can pull crowns off, and they get into the crevices, and they're very difficult to brush off. Yeah. Another thing you want to stay away from are sour candies. I know they taste good, but they're your worst culprit. And the reason is they have dietary acid, which actually can eat into the protective layer of your tooth, which is your enamel. So you want to stay away from that. And then, of course, you have jawbreakers. I mean, with a name like Jawbreaker, you can kind of figure it out.
I'm going to make the assumption it's bad for your teeth. Yeah.
So it can chip. It can chip your porcelain. It can chip composite. It can chip your actual teeth. You want to stay away from those. Now, what would you think is the best choice?
I know the answer to this because I've talked to you about this before, and it's actually probably everybody's favorite anyway, right?
Chocolate. It's the best. You know, you hear that old adage, melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
Right.
So chocolate is easy to rinse away. Now, you want to make sure it's pure chocolate. Milk chocolate has more sugar, so if you want to restrict their sugar, you can do semi-sweet or you can do dark chocolate.
Oh, but then if you have a chocolate with like a caramel filling, and then you're getting into that sticky stuff that you don't want on your teeth.
Exactly. You want to stay away from that. And the other thing you want to do is you want to restrict their sugar drinks. Because when you're drinking all that sugar, you're just adding into the intake and you're bathing their teeth with sugar. Yeah. And another really interesting thing is, what are you going to do with all that Halloween candy, right? So you don't want to restrict your kids 100%, but what we did in my family is you have buyback programs where dentists will actually pay you cash for your stash. You can donate to organizations which can send the candy to troops overseas, or you can use it like to make your Christmas decorations. You can save it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like the idea of saving it too. And our kids' school asked for leftover Halloween candy so they can put it in their like treasure box and give it out as a prize throughout the year. I think that's great. And then the tip about water too. I mean, I probably wouldn't mix candy with sugary drinks anyway, but then the idea that it's also helping to rinse away that candy off of their teeth.
And another tip is, once you do eat your candy, especially the acidic, you want to wait 30 minutes to brush your teeth.
Oh, so you don't want to brush your teeth right away.
You do not want to brush your teeth right away. Even as an adult, you want to brush either 30 minutes before breakfast or 30 minutes after breakfast, because coffee is acidic. A lot of our foods are acidic. So if you brush your teeth right away, you're just creating more adaptability for the tooth to get decay. So you want the saliva to neutralize the acids. And that's the reason you wait.
Is that with all candies or just those like sour,
basically
acidic ones?
Acidic.
Okay.
Anything acid. And then the other really cool tip is sugar-free gum. You might be surprised if you chew sugar-free gum for 20 minutes, it also helps neutralize the acids. It can help fight decay.
So we should all be doing that then.
Well, go around chewing gum, yeah. I don't know. But I mean, I chew gum. I don't have any cavities. But yeah, for 20 minutes, but it has to be sugar-free.
Okay, those are great tips. So we will avoid the soury, acidic candies, the really chewy, sticky candies. And you know what? I'll just stick to chocolate.
Exactly.
That
we
sounds
all
like a
love
great tip.
chocolate.
I know. I love that. That's a wonderful tip. Dr. Alani, thank you so much for coming in. Anything else that you want people to know about their dental health before I let you go?
Absolutely. Brush and floss. You'll never lose with brush and flossing, and see your dentist twice a year.
Yeah, even in the little kids when they have a bunch of spacing in their teeth?
Even in the little kids, absolutely. Well, you don't really have to floss if you've got the spacing, but you must see your dentist twice a year, because that can help prevent any further issues down the line. And you want to teach them healthy habits.
Yeah, absolutely you do. Thank you, Dr. Alani, for coming in. We always love having you.
Thank you.